Tanner, AI is great. I know I should be using it, but how? How is it actually going to help me make more money? How is it going to help me to save costs in my business? Well, I actually did a recent training on this topic specifically for a group of 100 or so business owners that are struggling with knowing how to leverage and use artificial intelligence in their business and have it do two things. Number one, save them money, cut costs, as well as help them to make money and improve their efficiencies and improve their marketing. So here's a training. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and let's get into it. So let me share my screen here and we'll get started. So the point of today's presentation in our community event here is obviously everything related to with AI, but more specifically, how to grow and market your business with AI. And then using that AI to create content that attracts customers and then use AI to also sell them. So, this is no secret. AI is here. This is exactly what we're doing right now, kind of a little bit of a behind the scenes look of what we're doing with customers like, TaxHive and other 6, 7, 8, and 9-figure customers. So without further ado, let's dive in. I want to give this presentation today and feel very passionate about it because, of the hundreds of business owners that I've talked to probably over the last year, the common denominator across the board is that the majority of them feel overwhelmed. Okay. And I want you to know that if you're feeling overwhelmed as a business owner right now, it's not your fault. It's simply due to the fact that there's a lot going on. You have a lot on your plate. There's stuff thrown at you all the time, new technology, new things like AI. And, it's easy to feel overwhelmed because you wear so many hats. But the good news is that AI in particular is, I think, the number one solution to help you go from overwhelm to growing your business, feeling confident about, working towards your goals. So the goal today is I want to help you feel clarity and confidence, okay, with growing your marketing and your business with AI. And this is really relevant to any business, okay? My promise to you is that if you implement what I teach today, you're going to make more money in your business, period, end of story. You just will. Now, who is this for? This is for entrepreneurs, small business owners with a large team. Maybe you have an existing agency that you're already working with, maybe a full team of marketers yourself, really anyone that sells anything to anyone in any industry. There's a lot of any's in that sentence. So basically, if you're in business, this is really for you. So quick intro, there's some repeats here, a lot of people tuning in. I've been on the TaxHive community events a lot recently, but for those of you tuning in for the first time, I'm the CEO of Syndicate Marketing. Between me, my tenure, our team here, we've managed over $200 million in marketing spend. Okay, so we're not new to this. We've been doing this for a long time. We've been doing this at a very high level. And while I say that, here's the kicker. I'm actually not that intellectually impressive or techie at all. I'm actually just a full-blown marketing nerd. I like things like headlines and sales, copywriting and, conversion rate optimization. I'm not techie at all, though. I can't write a single line of code. So everything that I'm going to share with you today regarding AI and using the tools and prompt engineering, you can do if you literally know nothing about code, nothing about technology at all. It's really, really easy to implement. Here's a handful of the clients that we've worked with. Of course, TaxHive is on this list. We have 6, 7, 8, 9-figure clients, small snippet of our portfolio. And I wanted to share a picture here, screenshot, because this kind of encompasses all sorts of businesses. This is direct-to-consumer products. This is professional services. This is clothing and apparel. This is mortgage, real estate, dental, high-ticket items. Anything you can possibly think of is basically on this list right here. Now, I want to talk about when you implement this correctly, what this can do for your business. So I've got some screenshots here from behind the scenes of some client ad accounts recently. And you can see here, this was between October 7th to November 10th. We generated 7,100 website purchases at $18.09 a purchase. Now, this average order value for this client was like $70. So you can see here, this is incredibly profitable on this campaign. And in that period, they spent $129,000 in spend. Here's another one. April 1st to November 10th, we generated just shy of 7,000 leads at $2.29 per lead. Now, just so you're aware, this KPI per lead is actually a booked call, a calendar appointment that has been scheduled. And we haven't been able to scale this client's spend simply due to the fact that he has too many calls to even manage, to handle. It's crazy what happens once you unhitch the wagon and unlock your marketing with AI. So my question to you is, if you knew that you could get a $7 return on every marketing dollar spent, how would that actually impact your marketing decisions starting tomorrow? The answer is it probably would mean you would put as much money into your marketing campaign as you possibly could. And that's what my hope would be, is that would be the case, because that's what marketing is. That's what advertising is. That's why I'm so passionate about it. You can literally generate more income and more revenue and create more impact with powerful marketing than you can with anything else. What's the secret ultimately? The secret is, number one, before we're going to talk about AI, we're going to talk about anything, we have to recognize that it all starts with a mindset, all starts with a framework. We operate by universal laws. I believe marketing is a universal law. And essentially, our ability to grow a business, to create revenue, is directly correlated to our ability to follow what we call the law of marketing. And the law of marketing is kind of like an internal law that we've created. Essentially, it states the following: when your offer solves the right problem for the right person for the right price, and your offer is easy to access, you create a customer. Now, here's the kicker with this. You have to have all four of these things line up. If there's something that's out of line here, you're going to be creating friction, and you're going to be prohibiting people from actually becoming customers, which leads me to my next thing. Once we understand this law of marketing, we have a marketing formula that we literally will apply to every single marketing campaign. This is kind of the North Star of everything that we do. And here's what this formula is: copy, which is everything that's written material, plus creative, that's everything that's visual material, plus a CTA, which is a call to action, otherwise known as an offer. When you add all of those together, you multiply that by consistency, you create cash. So now that we understand this, that's kind of the foundation. Okay. Now what we can do is we can literally take AI, and we can use AI to simplify and cut our costs to be able to execute our marketing formula in, as it relates and aligns with the law of marketing. So here's where this really starts to make sense. So here's why AI is so revolutionary, why every business owner needs to be implementing it. Well, as human beings, we're expensive, we're incredibly unreliable, and we're also very, very slow, right? We got to take time off. We want to go to our kids' soccer practices. You get sick, you take some PTO, you want to go on vacation, right? The holidays were just here, right? We check out, we tune out for a couple of weeks while everything's going on. Like, AI does not do that. AI executes tasks to perfection based on the instructions that we give it. So as we think about content, as it relates to, the materials we need to build and grow and execute a marketing campaign, here's all of the type of content that we need that AI can actually create for us better and more effective and more cost efficient than any human being could possibly do. So ultimately, the harsh reality is that it's impossible to create all of this stuff unless you're either a marketing expert, an expert copywriter, or you pay experts to do it for you. So going back a year, if you wanted to execute all of the content needed for a marketing campaign, you had to pay somebody to do that. And ultimately, as an agency, that's what people paid us to do. And we still do that for people. But how it's literally transforming our business is through something called prompting, prompt engineering. And ultimately, AI and prompting has saved us, a marketing agency, easily $30,000 a month. We're using ChatGPT and other AI tools right now to generate our headlines, our ad copy, video scripts, website copy, landing page copy, social media post, market research. We're doing all of our email and SMS marketing with AI. We're also generating SEO meta titles, blog articles, brand research, etc. And what we're able to replace in terms of monthly billables is multiple copywriters, marketing strategist, video scriptwriter, and an entire SEO marketing team. So easily $30,000 a month. And the best part is you can access all of this, what I'm about to share with you today, and literally do the same thing for your own business for like 20 bucks a month. What we're going to be doing here, I'm moving now into the live demo. This is where it starts to get fun. I'm going to go to Shakira's website. Let me share my screen with you guys again here. Perfect. And I'm now inside of ChatGPT. So once again, there's a lot of other large language models out there. Chris was talking about, Bard and Llama, etc. The one that we're going to be using is ChatGPT. It's the earliest, and I honestly like it the best. So what I'm going to do here is I've got a series of prompts that I've already created and perfected. And I'm going to walk you through what's called a prompt sequence. Now, this prompt sequence is a series of prompts that we're going to copy and paste into ChatGPT, and it's going to give us an incredible amount of content and output based on the instructions that we give it. We can then literally take that content and we can create all of the assets that we need to launch our marketing campaign. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come to this very first I'm paste her URL into ChatGPT, and I'm gonna come to this first prompt here, and I'm gonna say, paste that in. Tell me everything that you know about my business. Boom. And what ChatGPT is doing right now is it's actually using Bing to scrape and crawl all of the content on Shakira's website, which is delicatehomecare.com, and it's going to provide a pretty robust description of everything that it knows about this business. So you're talking here about range of services, the specialized care options, professional staff, availability, emergency care team, additional services. It looks like they're a geriatric and pediatric, care provider. It also has contact information here. So once again, so what I'm going to do now is post the copy and paste the next prompt in. And as it's creating this, I'm going to explain why. Now, the next prompt is create ADA framework on this brand. Now, what ADA framework is it's a marketing framework that we use to create powerful messaging and help us understand kind of the unique marketing angles that we can attack to be able to create more customers and more leads and be able to attract the right type of prospects to our business. It stands for attention, interest, desire, and awareness. So it's literally created this ADA framework for us. Now, here's why this is crazy. We used to have to do this manually. We used to have to go through the client marketing materials and website on our own, and it would take sometimes upwards of an hour to create this type of a framework. It just did it better than we could do it in a matter of seconds, which means we can go to the next prompt now. And the next prompt is the following. So here's how it breaks it down. Ideal customer profile, families with elderly members seeking compassionate professional care for their aging relatives. They also value the comfort and familiarity of in-home care versus institutional settings. Families with pediatric needs. So once again, people that have specialized pediatric home care needs, it's a niche area not many agencies focus on. That's a potential opportunity for us. Also individuals seeking personal nursing care. So adults that need assistance with daily activities due to illness, disability, post-surgery recovery, etc., as well as clients needing life coaching and social services. Talks about customer buying decisions here. The trust and credibility is a big one. Specialized services, convenience, accessibility, personalization. Then it goes over the competitive analysis and it creates a unique selling proposition for your business. So talking about your competitors, there's general home care agencies, nursing homes, assisted living facilities, specialized pediatric care services, freelance caregivers. Here's how you can stand out. You've got pediatric specialization, which is something not a lot of people do. Holistic approach. You've got 24/7 availability with your emergency care team. Partnership with professional chef services. That's cool. And then ultimately, you have a way to communicate your USP. So you can emphasize specialized pediatric care, showcase holistic care approach, highlight emergency readiness, and also promote nutritional services. Now, here's one thing I want to mention before we move on, because I've got a lot more prompts here to show you. But how is it creating this? How is it taking this and putting this all together? Well, what a large language model is, like ChatGPT, is it essentially is an intelligence model that interprets and analyzes the entire internet. So anything that's ever been written, anything that's ever been published or spoken about online as it relates to marketing, to the instructions, to the prompts that we're asking it, as well as your business, your ideal customers, anything about your vertical or industry, it knows and can readily call that out and leverage and use that information like that. So what we can do now is paste this next one in here. And ultimately, this is where it starts to get fun, because we can take this large language model, all this information, and start to refine and kind of carve out our own, content and marketing campaigns from it. So next prompt is, with this understanding, identify some of the weaknesses that my business has regarding my ideal customers in the marketplace, and explain how I can overcome those weaknesses with new products and marketing strategies and tactics. So we're going to take this now, and I'm going to paste another prompt here. And this prompt this time says this: now that we understand this, I want you to create a framework that specifically addresses all of the above weaknesses. I want you to come up with ways that my business is better than my competition, as well as all of the weaknesses, and create robust and comprehensive brand messaging that we can use for my business to go to market with for each takeaway. Now we're going to take this and we're going to go back into ChatGPT. And here's the prompt now that we're going to ask it to do. We're going to say, great, with this in mind, please create 10 different social media ads for each product differentiation bullet point above that we can run to acquire customers for my business online. I want the ads to be created to create massive conversions. Take everything you know about human purchase psychology, the weaknesses of my product and service, and other competitors in the marketplace, and position my products and services to uniquely fill those gaps. The ad should have a strong and clear CTA to learn more, to encourage new customers, warm traffic to take the next step in becoming a customer. So here's what it is. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to give it another prompt. I want it to continue to take this ad idea and expand on it, but we're not done. We're going to go here now and have it expand even more. And we can continue to do this, right? For the sake of this example, I want to plow through as fast as we can so you can see the capabilities that are literally at your fingertips. But here's the next prompt. The copy needs to be expanded and provide more context for the user. I want you to take all of the creative faculties you can muster to write the best ad copy for each ad that you were capable of writing. Of course, writing each ad with the knowledge you have of the industry and the needs, pains, wants, desires of the target market as it relates to each of the UGC ad topics. You have no creative limitations as you write and create this ad copy. So let's do that right now. Here's the next prompt. We obviously need a landing page where we send all of the clicks to from our ads. So what do I say? This copy is excellent. I want you to take all this copy and all of these ad variations and combine them to create sales copy for a landing page that is going to create consistent and scalable conversions. When creating this landing page, I want you to summon all of the information and knowledge that you have regarding the best performing product funnels and CRO best practices. I want you to provide headlines, subheadlines, sales copy for the entire page, as well as page layout and design instructions. The goal of the page is to get a person to try our product and purchase our product. Now, once again, it has analyzed every landing page ever published online, anything that's ever been written about marketing, about conversion rate optimization, best practices, lead generation, and it's now going to take our ads, our product, the understanding of our, ideal customer and our unique sales angles, and it's going to create a landing page just that that's going to be high converting, that literally we can copy and paste and design like that will create conversions for our business. So just again, this is so incredibly powerful. We're just getting started. This is just the tip of the iceberg, by the way. We can continue to expand on this and provide a website copy and email copy and SEO articles and blogs, create other, further ads. This is just super, super powerful. So anyways, I'm getting some questions here. UGC stands for user-generated content, Gene, if you're still asking that question. David's asking if we can get a copy of these prompts. Yes, absolutely. So really quick, how many of you just in the last 10 minutes have learned something new about AI or prompting that you didn't know before? Hopefully it's every single one on this, call, on this Zoom call today. And if you have learned something new about AI, I guess the next question would be, how are you going to take this and actually implement? Because this is what it's all about. It's about taking this and it's about playing around in the sandbox, figuring it out for your business, and trying to get better with this over time. Now, for those of you who are still here, who have showed up, who have taken time out of your busy day, right, I'm actually giving you some additional prompts that we've created and perfected at our agency here that you can literally screenshot and then copy and paste into your own ChatGPT or Bard account or Llama account to be able to create your content. So this one here is for website copy. I'm going to give you guys a couple of seconds here to screenshot this. This is a really good prompt that we've kind of perfected and have been able to use to get off the ground with a lot of different website projects that we've used. So for those of you in the chat, saw some of you that are like, hey, I don't have a website yet. I don't have a website. This is a great place to start that you can then give to, a website designer or a web developer to create all the pages in your outline much faster. The next one here is email subject lines. This is a little bit of a long one, but subject lines and emails is one of the most important things that you can do as a business. You have to be sending emails on a consistent basis. You got to be doing newsletters. You got to be doing email prospecting. You got to be, following up with your existing customers and helping to create more conversions from them. So this is a really great script to help create email subject lines that will get opened, that will get click-throughs. The next one here is for ad copy. You just saw me go through kind of a whole training and sequence on ad copy, but this is another one that you can just kind of use one off to play around with. So screenshot this here for ad copies. Now, ultimately here, as we move forward, hopefully you were able to screenshot that. The big takeaway on all of this is that, input equals output. So Chris kind of teed it up. He played around in this. He didn't really think it was that cool or didn't know really how to get the most out of this to AI. You have to understand that the key is knowing what to prompt. If you don't know what to prompt, or if your prompting is bad, okay, the output is going to be bad. But this is also good news in that creating your own syndicate marketing system or all of your content for your marketing campaigns is easy. It's literally just copying and pasting if you have the right prompts. All you've got to know is the right prompts and have the right expertise to execute this. So as we're here to recap so far, we've got 2 secrets we've discovered. Secret number 1, we have to adhere to the universal law of marketing. Okay. Once we do that, we understand that that's the basis of everything we do from a marketing perspective. We're going to use AI to simplify and cut costs. And the demonstration that I just shared with you is one of the many ways that you can do this. There's also a lot of other tools specific to your industry, your business that you can use to cut costs, to simplify your life. Which brings me to the 3rd secret, which is perhaps the most important secret of all. Okay. Stay up to date. Now, this isn't like a revolutionary secret at all, but it is the key because you might, start using ChatGPT. You might find a couple of tools that are really great for your business. But if you don't continue to, learn and stay up to date with how to implement this type of technology, then you're going to get left behind. This moves so fast that it's really important that you're staying on the cutting edge and that you have some sort of a community or, a mentor or maybe even a person in your business or organization that's directly responsible for just keeping a pulse on AI. And it doesn't have to be, this crazy task. You can literally just subscribe to some, AI newsletters or maybe do a quick, Google search of AI tools every day or once a week and just kind of keep your pulse on the new technology. That the reason why this is so important is because marketing as a universal law, it has never changed. It will never change, right? Only the medium and the implementation has changed. So for example, why it's so important to adopt new technology and to stay up to date is because if you were still advertising on the yellow pages or in the yellow pages, right? How many leads would you be generating right now? Like literally 0. I can't even remember the last time I opened up a phone book. Now, Yellow Pages were all the rage. I mean, you had to be in the right place at the right time, and Yellow Pages was killing it as a marketing platform. But it has completely changed because the medium, the implementation has shifted online. It's shifted to digital marketing, and this is going to continue to happen over time. So what this means is that if you abide by the law of marketing, you're creating your own syndicate marketing system and understanding how that works. All you've got to do is just stay on the cutting edge of the best tools and the best implementation, and you're always going to be in business. You're always going to be able to generate leads. You're always going to be able to get customers, and you're always going to be able to make sure that you're outperforming your competition. So with that being said, what I want to do over the next couple of minutes here is share with you some of the AI tools that we're using right now that have continued to simplify our lives, continue to help us cut costs, and are helping us to stay up to date. These are really cool new tools that I recommend every single one of you checks out. So the first one is called Descript. Descript ultimately is a way to create synthetic avatar voices, and in particular, right, voiceovers for ads or to create podcasts or videos using AI. So what you could do is you could technically take a long form video recording like this one here, if you have this recorded, or maybe a sales conversation that you've had with a prospect, and you could upload that into Descript. And what Descript is going to do is it's going to analyze all of the intonations, your tone of voice, the way that you pronounce and enunciate words, and it's going to literally create a synthetic avatar of your voice. What you can then do is go back into ChatGPT and say, hey, I want to create a sales script, and here's the sales script, aka what we just did. Copy and paste that into the script, and it's going to read it like it was you. So in terms of scaling your content creation, in terms of scaling your audio, your necessary assets for your business, maybe online courses, whatever it is that you're doing, this is an incredible tool to leverage and use to really ramp up your performance and output. Another tool here, we do a lot of videos. We're posting a lot of video ads. I'm trying to grow my personal brand right now online. And what we're using is a tool called video.ai. What this is doing is we can literally upload, once again, long form video content like this recording, and video AI, based on the inputs and the presets that we have, it's going to take that long form video and it's going to edit it by itself. It's going to chop it up. It will actually put it in the right aspect ratio that we want, and it will add captions based on what I say, all like that. So I now can have my in-house video guy shoot more content, and we can leverage and use video.ai to really simplify his life to edit more videos. So we can get literally 10 times the amount of videos in the same amount of time and with less input that we used to have to do. Now, Dolly is a sister, product that's owned by OpenAI, the same creators of ChatGPT. And based on prompts, it will actually create images based on the prompts that you give it. So this is great for potentially, foregoing stock images and using, your own prompt engineering images and assets for your ads, for your websites, for your landing pages, etc. And the really cool thing about AI image creation is that we are moving very quickly into AI video creation. I mean, if you think about animation as a whole, it's just a series of images just relayed on top of each other in a really quick way. So as AI gets better at generating images, it's going to also be able to eventually create videos for us. So keep your pulse on this. And ultimately here, Synthesia is another really cool tool that allows you to turn text into videos, and you can actually create your own avatars here. I mean, there's literally news stations using this right now to fire news anchors and to create their own AI avatar news anchors to read the news, to literally, just make their lives that much easier and that much better. So anyways, that's a handful of the tools that we're currently using right now. Check them out. There's hundreds of other tools that I could talk about, but I mean, for the sake of time here, I want to make sure we have some time for Q&A. So ultimately, what I want to recap here is with secret number 3, as you stay up to date, every single piece of your content creation, your marketing can be automated and improved. The only limit here is literally your creativity, okay? You can do anything using AI. So in closing here, here's how to grow and market your business with AI. Secret number 1, adhere to the universal law of marketing. Secret 2, use AI to simplify and cut your costs. And then secret number 3, stay up to date. So let's go back to my goal, my commitment to you at the very beginning of this. Based on what I've shared with you today, and I'd love to see, some hands here. I'm going to open up the chat. How many of you have a higher level of confidence in your ability to create amazing marketing content using AI? I want to know, if I did a good job, if you feel more confident, more empowered, less stressed and overwhelmed, maybe a little bit more clarity of how you can use this in your business. Looks like yes, perfect. This is great. I have, yep, awesome. I'm glad you're getting the value out of this. And the reason why I'm asking that question is because now that you can see how you can leverage this and use this in your business, how many of you see that you can actually generate more money? Because this is all cool. This is all fine and dandy. But if you're not actually seeing how this can generate you more money, create more sales, create more customers, create more leads, then it's all for naught. This is not just a cool tool to play around with. This is something that can literally transform your business. So with that being said, you're probably also feeling a little bit overwhelmed. You're probably feeling like, hey, I'm, been getting basically sprayed by a fire hose of information from this guy over the last 47 minutes. And if that's the case, that's totally normal. I remember the first time I got on ChatGPT, I felt like completely overwhelmed with just the sheer magnitude of what was at my fingertips. And if that's you, that's okay, because we all have to start somewhere. But I've got a solution for you. If you're really wanting to take this technology, implement it, grow your business, scale this year in 2024, then the solution I'm going to show you here is going to help you master the fundamentals of marketing first and foremost. Understand how to abide and create your own, law of marketing system, your own syndicate marketing formula, as well as it's going to help you to use and implement AI to simplify and cut costs. And then lastly here, the solution is going to also help you stay up to date. It's going to get you up to date, but it's going to help you to stay up to date. And ultimately what it is it's called the AI Revenue Renaissance. And the whole goal of this product, this program, is to create and launch your first full-blown AI marketing campaign in 14 days. And here's exactly what is included. So the first thing that you're going to get, going back to, the importance of prompting, you're going to get our entire prompt Bible. Now, why is this a big deal? Because once again, input equals output. My team and I, we've already invested probably hundreds of hours of our own time to go through every single one of these prompts to know exactly how to ask ChatGPT, how to squeeze ChatGPT as best as you possibly can. So you don't have to literally worry about anything. You can go to the specific needs of your business, everything related to marketing, advertising, email marketing, copywriting, etc. And you can literally just copy and paste those prompts directly in your ChatGPT account to get the best type of output and to literally hit the ground running. The next thing that you're going to get here is you're going to get our AI automation and AI tools, tutorials, and templates. So not only are we going to show you the prompts, give you the prompts, teach you how to use those prompts and create your own prompts, we're going to give you the latest automation tools and integrations so that you can have a step-by-step breakdown of exactly how to set these up and implement them in your business. Okay, so here's some of these examples here. We've got Instagram auto comment bot. We've got Facebook auto comment bot. We've got LinkedIn scraper bot, how to actually scrape information off of LinkedIn, research and study bot, email newsletter bots, cold outreach bots. I mean, literally any type of automation or tool that can help to automate your business, make your life easier. We've gone through and done a lot of the heavy lifting for you already. The next thing that we're doing is we're giving you 14 days of comprehensive AI training. So once again, whether you know anything about AI or not, you're going to literally go basically 0 to 100 in 14 days. Every single day, we're going to be releasing a new training related to an aspect of creating and launching your first marketing campaign. And it's going to take you step by step, show you all of the ins and outs so that you literally don't have to know anything about running ads, creating a landing page, using ChatGPT, becoming basically able to do all of this on your own in 14 days. And the next thing here, you get access to our robust membership portal. Here's why this is important. I want to show you, a quick screenshot here. Our membership portal is clean. It's organized. It actually tracks your progress. So you know exactly where you're at in the process and track how much more you have to go. The reason why I did this is because I wanted to create a very organized system that allows you to maximize your time. Right? It needs to be step by step. It needs to be seamless. And as a business owner, you don't have time to fumble through different videos and try to manage it yourself. So the portal is really a big value add to this. Also included here, you're going to get 2 weekly Q&A sessions. Okay, so part of the magic is that you're going to be able to show up. I'm going to be the one hosting these Q&A sessions. You can show up and literally ask me direct questions to your problems. Maybe you have a potential solution or a tool or some sort of integration that you're looking to do. I'm going to show up on that call and show you how to do it. If I don't know how to do it, because once again, I'm not all knowing, I'm going to figure out how to do it and I'll be able to create a video that will actually walk you through that. So these Q&A sessions are great because you can show up, you can collaborate, you can participate in a big way. And here's a quick video of me doing a recent live Q&A session with a client, walking them through some prompt engineering. It was really awesome. Lastly, here you get our syndicate marketing standard operating procedures, our resources, all of our swipe files, our guides, and also up-to-date bonuses. AI is a living, breathing, evolving thing. We're going to continue to update the program as AI evolves, as there's new tools, as there's new updates to ChatGPT, so that you can go back and watch this on your own time and know that you're getting the most up-to-date resources and videos. So to recap here, comprehensive AI trainings, our entire prompt Bible, AI automation, AI tools, tutorials, and templates. You're gonna get 14 comprehensive AI trainings, 1 a day. You're gonna get instant access to our membership portal. You're gonna get 2 weekly Q&A sessions, and you're gonna get also everything that we've got internal to our agency: standard operating procedures, resources, swipe files, guides, and up-to-date bonuses. So ultimately, a lot of you guys are probably saying here, what's the price? What's the price here? Simple. One-time payment of $495. Now, before I, talk about, answer questions, because I do want to open up a Q&A here. I've got a special bonus for everyone here. And this special bonus is designed to help you get going and off the ground faster. And here's what it is. This says for the first 10 buyers, but I'm going to actually honor this for anyone who signs up today. I'm going to create done-for-you ads, emails, and landing page copy and outline customized for your business. So here's what this looks like. We're going to give you 10 meta video ad scripts with the correlating ad copy. We're going to provide landing page sales copy, landing page design outline. We're going to give you prospecting email sequence. That's 8 emails. We're going to give you a follow-up email sequence of 6 emails. And we're also going to give you a sales outreach email sequence of 10 emails. All of this is going to be custom made for your offer or your product or your service. And normally, like I said, this would be something that we charge, our clients to do. This is kind of what we do a lot for our clients, but we're going to literally give this to you for free as a bonus, a sign of goodwill to help you get off the ground running, to be able to create and launch your AI marketing campaign in 14 days. So ultimately, I went on Fiverr, did a quick search for you to hire somebody else to do this, right? Ultimately, for the 24 emails, it's about $1,600. And this was once again from the highest rated people on Fiverr. To get 10 ads written for you, about $500. And to get a landing page with only 1,500 words created, it's about $1,800. So all in, this is about a $4,000 value. Once again, this is completely free for those that join today. So to recap, you're getting the AI trainings, prompt Bibles, AI automations, tutorials and templates, our up-to-date comprehensive AI trainings. You're getting instant access to our membership portal, weekly Q&A sessions, our SOPs, resources, swipe files, guides, up-to-date bonuses, and obviously anyone who takes advantage of this today, we're going to give you the done-for-you content package, a value of $4,000. So with that being said, I want to, open it up to Q&A. If you want to join the program, now is the time. Scan the QR code if you want those bonuses. You need to make sure that you take advantage of that today. To join, you can either scan the QR code. You can go to ai.syndicatemarketing.com /join-AI. And I'll actually put that here in the chat. /join-AI. So you can click on that link as well. Basically, I want to answer any questions that you guys have. So perfect. Let's go here. What if I'm busy? Well, that's the whole point of this program, right? Like business owners, we are so busy. That's why I'm so just overwhelmed with excitement with this tool of AI, because we've taken our busy agency, our overhead, our costs, our expenses, and we've literally shaved it all down to be able to create the most effective marketing engine that we possibly can as an agency. So you as a business owner wearing so many hats, if you learn how to do this, even just a little bit better than you know today, you're going to be able to save yourself more time, more energy, as well as investment, right? You're not going to have to pay somebody tens of thousands of dollars to do this type of work for you. So in my opinion, no one's busy enough to not save themselves more time, if that makes sense. Next slide here. How long will I have access? That's a good question. 12 months is how long you're going to have access to this program. So once again, you're going to be able to get a new video every day for the first 14 days. And then we're going to continue to update that, provide more bonuses and resources as we move along. You'll be able to go back retroactively and watch any of those videos as much as you want over a 12-month period. What if I don't love the program? So if you don't absolutely love the program, I'm going to give you a 14-day, no questions asked money back guarantee. And this is recorded here. I'm not in the business of trying to rip people off for $495. It's not worth it to me. If you don't absolutely love the program and you go through the program within 14 days, you can send me an email, right? And I'll refund your 100% of your investment, no questions asked. That doesn't mean that you're, what that means is like you're not going to have to go through a call on my team and try to explain to us why you want a refund. It's literally no questions asked. So that's what I'm willing to do for all of you. What if I've never used AI before? So if you've never used AI before, this is exactly for you. This is exactly why you need this tool, because this is going to help you go 0 to 100 and create and launch your first AI marketing campaign. What if I have a business partner? Please share this login with your business partner. Give them access to the tools. I want everyone in your organization to be able to access and leverage and get up to speed with this technology, because as you collectively do this, your business and your organization is going to move forward. It's going to be better. How do I know that it will work for me? Once again, if you have a business, if you sell any product to anyone in any industry, this is literally designed for you. And you can custom tailor this, the information, the training, the modules to your business, to your product. Ultimately, get access immediately. I'm going to go through here and answer your questions. Looks like we have Jessica, how do you get a little T-Rex in the QR code? Yeah, it's a little secret that we do here. It's really not that big of a deal. You just go to any landing page or website, you right click and hit generate QR code, and that's exactly what happens. It just generates a little dinosaur here. I'm going to paste the link again in the chat. Where is it at? So it's ai.syndicatemarketing.com /join-AI. So you can go to that link there in the chat if you're seeing it. More questions here. Will the recording be available of this? Where to find it? Thank you. That's actually a Tax Hive question. I'm going to follow up with Chris and see if this is a recording that can be sent out to everybody. I would assume yes. Looks like, isn't SEO blogs written by AI bad for Google ranking? Actually, no. Currently, right now, you know, when you think about the amount of output that you can create with generative AI and large language models versus how much you can actually do on your own, it's not even close. You can completely overwhelm your competitors. Now, what I would recommend that you do is you make sure that you're using AI also for your keyword research. So making sure that you're trying to go after the keywords that are most effective, because now that businesses are starting to recognize this, like the amount of content that you need is going to be exponentially greater than what it used to be. So there's a first mover's advantage here when it comes to SEO. And I think that over the next 6 months, we're going to see really a lot of a much larger amount of adoption on this. So I think there's a first mover's advantage and a really incredible opportunity over the next 6 months to use AI to do the research and to create the content that's going to help you to outrank your competitors and then to stay right on the top search results of those keywords. Gene asked, do I still need my ClickFunnels account, or can AI such as ChatGPT create a sales funnel for me? So I would recommend that you keep your ClickFunnels account or landing page builder account for your ads. Yeah, ChatGPT can generate, you know, a little bit of code for you to scrape it out, HTML, CSS, etc., based on, you know, ChatGPT 4 vision, but it's not the same. You still need a ClickFunnels account currently to be able to generate your landing pages, but you can populate using the copy and the creative and the inputs from ChatGPT. So what we're doing is we literally have a funnel designer, funnel builder, and we give her all of the content from ChatGPT, and she now can create a landing page in a fraction of the time that it used to take her, because we've got all the content generated. And that's really the hardest part of creating a landing page, is generating that content. So now you can really accelerate that process. See here, can you go back to the ad copy slide? Can we get this recording emailed to us? Michael, once again, I'm going to reach out to Chris and see if we can resend this replay. A lot of people asking for recordings, sheets, etc. So Carrie said, I want to show this to my marketing team to sign up for the 14-day thing. Please do. You can take that link. You can show it to your marketing team. Would be great. And then ultimately it says, you know, who can I connect to get going? You can, you know, send us an email if you want. It's info@syndicatemarketing.com. That's our support email if you want to reach out to us and ask more specific questions. Let's go back to the chat here, because I know there was a ton of stuff in the chat. Let's see. Any other questions here? Please feel free to continue to ask questions. I want to make sure that we are getting... I'm not getting any chats from you. Is this a pre-recorded webinar? Tim Cook, it is not, actually. I'm just trying to stay on top of all of the comments here. Judy, let's see. What does the use of the AI usually cost? So Richard's asking, I think, how much does actually using the technology cost? So ChatGPT has a pro version. So does, Claude and Bard and Llama. They'll have like an upgraded version that you can buy. It's about $20 a month to get access to the pro version. So literally for $20 a month, you can get access to the fastest, most up-to-date, most expansive large language model on ChatGPT. It's an absolute no-brainer. But if you don't want to spend $20 a month, you can also get access to their free version and literally access, a large language model for free as well. Dwayne saying, I can only see my chat questions, same as the other guy, lol. Yeah, I'm not sure where the disconnect is. David saying he signed up. Looks like he didn't get a confirmation email. So once again, I think there's a little bit of a glitch on our end. I'm seeing the charges coming through. I'll make sure that immediately after this, we go through and refresh our integration into our back end of our program. So if you've joined, like Judy, looks like she's joined. It looks like... Josh, what's up, man? Why the AI in front of your company name? That's a subdomain. Let's see here. I'll make sure that we get all of the notifications and receipts sent to everybody, as well as your login emails to the program, so you can have immediate access. Let's see. So Richard said, I signed up for your program. Is that something you will help me with getting the pro version set up? So no, I will not help you get it set up, but it's literally as easy as going into ChatGPT, creating an account, and then basically just going in there and adding your credit card in for the pro version. So it's pretty simple and easy to do. If you're still having a hard time doing that, you can send us an email at info@syndicatemarketing.com, and maybe what I'll do is make a specific training in there to sign up for the pro version. So that's actually a good piece of feedback here. All right. Question, I'm super interested. Can I please get a follow-up email? Gomez3US Hotmail. Sure, man. I'll make sure my team sends you an email here. Let's see other questions here. Any other questions? Shakira just signed up. Glad to have you in there. I'm excited to connect with you a little bit more here. Super excited. I'm glad you got the value out of it, Shakira, and you were selected as the lucky person for the example and for the case study. Please, any other questions that you have, go here in the webinar chat and submit. Jessa says, may I get a copy of the prompts from this webinar so I can play with them? Prompts are actually going to be in, everything's included in the Syndicate Marketing Prompt Bible. So for those that join the program, they're going to get access to all of our prompts. Everything is included in there. So once again, if you want the prompts, you want access to everything, please sign up for the program. It's going to be well worth it. Gene says he's in the process of signing up. Can't wait to see you join, Gene. Mike, I submitted a question earlier. I must have missed it. Please add it again here, and I'll answer it. Any other questions? Let's see. Sorry, there's a lot of comments here, Mike. I must have missed it. Must have gotten lost somewhere. Please submit your question again. I'll make sure that I get that answered. Here we go. Jim said, what's the time limit to take advantage of your offer? So the offer stands, I mean, you can join the program, $495, basically in perpetuity, but the offer of getting the done for you package of the 10 meta video ad scripts, correlating ad copy, the landing page copy and outline, and also the email sequences and drip outlines, that's going to be today. So literally you have until midnight Mountain Standard Time to get access to that. So once again, I highly recommend it. That would be something I think is well worth the investment. Once again, $495. If this could even just help you create better ads one time, it's going to be well worth the investment. Carrie said, who should we reach out about the replay? I want to show my marketing team what is possible. So once again, I think that's a question for TaxHive. This is actually their Zoom account and they have access to the replay. So I'm going to see if they'll send the replay out to everybody. But I think that wouldn't be a problem, Carrie. I'm pretty sure we can send that out to your team. No problem there. Let's see, other questions. questions here. What if I'm using a templated website with a back office? Can this still be effective? Absolutely. You can still use this technology to do everything that you need to create your landing pages, optimize and improve your website, generate better ads, create better content, create SEO articles to populate on your website. I mean, it's still completely relevant for you as a business owner, even if you're using something templated on the back end. Mike, have you noticed a big difference in the quality of the results when using the same prompts on version 3.5 versus version 4 of ChatGPT? So this is a great question. So version 3.5 for everyone watching here, that's the free version. That's the one that you can get access to without spending the $20 a month. ChatGPT 4 is the upgraded pro version that you get access to when you spend $20 a month. So the answer, Mike, is yes, absolutely. Primarily with speed of the prompts, as well as prioritized servers and load time. So, on the 3.5 version, one of the things that I noticed prior to me upgrading, once again, I haven't even been on the free version for probably 4 or 5 months. So it could be different. But one thing I noticed is that, sometimes ChatGPT was unavailable due to the volume of people using the tool. I've never had that issue. I'm always able to access it quickly. It's fast. I've noticed the creativity and the prompt output is also much more robust. So yes, big difference between version 3.5 and version 4. I'd highly recommend it. Next question here. In this day and age, I think you would get more people to join if you do a payment plan than $4.99. Gilbert, if you're interested in a payment plan, we typically don't do payment plans, but maybe that's something you can send us an email to, and maybe we'd be willing to work with you. Dwayne says here, anyway, for a time extension, I'm in Hawaii. It's 1,400 hours now. Having technical difficulties with the weather here today. We had a hurricane warning and super bad weather. Yes, in Hawaii. Oh my gosh, I just got back from Hawaii like 2 weeks ago. So that's scary. Hopefully you make it back safe, man. Regarding the time extension, Dwayne, for you, I will honor the time extension. I don't want you to worry about it. If there's a hurricane and all sorts of stuff going on there, be safe, my brother. Get back to the mainland, and hopefully everything's okay there in Hawaii. So that's scary. Looks like David said here, I want to send this presentation to my brother and prior employer. Once again, I'm going to reach out to TaxHive and see if they can send a replay to everybody in the recording. Now's your chance. We're about 10 minutes over the hour. I'm happy to stay and answer more questions if you have them. If you have any more questions, now is your chance. Otherwise, please scan the QR code, go and join. If you're having any glitches with getting a confirmation email sent to you right now, don't worry about it. I'll get in there right now and make sure everything is squared away, that you're taken care of, and that you are good to go and have access to the back end of the program. Josh said, how would this program integrate with Pipedrive? Good question, man. Directly, so Pipedrive is essentially just a CRM tool. So what you could do is you could automate responses using ChatGPT and different integrations using Zapier as a tool we use to connect different strings of automation. So let's say you have somebody, go to your landing page, opt in, submit their information. You could actually submit that information into a prompt in ChatGPT and send them a follow-up email based off of their information that they submitted. So it's customized. The other thing that you could do is regarding your ongoing sales prospecting, your follow-up email sequences. Let me just show you. I actually was working on some new prompts literally today for some follow-up prompting and follow-up email scripts. So, using your CRM, keeping track of all of your leads, you can customize your responses to your people. It's going to be really, really helpful for you. Definitely recommend it. Gene Bond said, what time will the trainings be on and what days? So the trainings, the 14 days are going to get released to you every single day. You should have access to day one immediately, but it's going to be every single day. I believe it's about 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That next module, the next day of trainings will be released to you. So it'll take about 14 days to get access to all of the modules. Regarding the live Q&A sessions, we're doing those Fridays at, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So, there's a way to access that in the back end of the membership portal. You can go in there and get access to it. It's really easy, and I look forward to seeing all of you that joined in the back end of the membership portal. Dwayne says, I actually live in Hawaii.
Lol, also got a candy company. Oh, that's cool. My wife and I have owned it since 2018. I had to open a camping site last year, trying to expand that, but busy. But might see if you have some type of package deal. It's still the $4.95. You can take that information, you can apply it to all of your businesses. This is relevant for anything that you do, any business that you start in perpetuity moving forward. But yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully you have tons of success using AI in this next year with all your businesses. So Gilbert said, different from this, do you have marketing plans for TikTok, Instagram, etc.? I do music and I'm starting a video production business. Yeah, absolutely. So besides just the training, we have obviously a full service marketing agency. That's what we do, Syndicate Marketing. If you're interested in having a conversation about working with us directly, send us an email. Send us an email at info@syndicatemarketing.com. And I'll make sure that a member of my team there gets you on one of our calendars and we can discuss options and if you'd be a good fit for us. Gene mentioned the Friday training. Okay, great. Friday at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Looking forward to seeing you there. Any other questions, please feel free to ask. Now is your time. If not, I'm going to wish you all the best. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Tuesday. Taking time out of your busy day to show up here to invest in yourself, invest in your, training and learning and education. And for those of you that joined, I cannot wait to see you in the program, also on the live call on Friday. Thanks for everyone for joining. And yeah, looking forward to see you guys on the next live Q&A call.